Alright, welcome back, survivors. Today is the day Wilfredo will build his fortress. I'm Dromanaut. We're going to talk you through this. We're in about the 4th day of the end times. Start off though, you might have noticed we've got a little bit of a new UI situation happening. A little bit of a survival guide now. Come out from the Indie Stone. So great that they have this for you here now. But not what we're here to talk about today. So last time Wilfredo did a bit of heavy lifting. We were taking out some of the zombies over by the what's the word for the food place? The grocery store. And here's how that went. We got no food. We did not get the second water bottle we were looking for. We didn't even find some grocery bags. I think the only thing we came away from with that, if I press P here, we got a little bit of a scratch on our left, no, it's the left forearm. That was old. We actually might have gotten that. Okay, right forearm, maybe it was. Right forearm has come down 1%. And what happened was a zombie actually did complete an attack animation against us. Although nothing seemed to come of that, so that was good. We're going to get a little bold here. We're going to talk about fortifications and what to do, what not to do. First, do not turn on all the lights at night. I'm going to do it anyway. But normally you don't want to do that because the zombies can see the lights through the windows. Oh, we lost the door. That's right, that's right. That's okay. Oh, we got a camper. A little happy camper back here. We'll talk about some of our pickups after we deal with our little warm-up set here. Alright, what a warm-up. Wilfredo is raring to go. So, big finds. We found a shovel. We found a sledgehammer last time. So we've got some options here. We are going to think about two things. We're going to think about zombie senses. We're going to think about how do they perceive the world, how do they get drawn to us, and we're going to think about zombie mobility and our own mobility. We're going to think about how can we lock down this place so that we can get in and out and the zombies cannot. We're going to do this in two kind of tiers of play here. Let's start with stashing our heavy stuff in our little tool shed here, little tool closet. We'll put the shovel in this way. We'll also put this heavy sledgehammer, 6 weight, right? So don't carry that around. We'll put that in here. We also have some tools that we're not going to be using for this, such as the wrench, such as the saw, chipstone, that'll come later. That will probably do us for now. Rolling pin, you know what? Hopefully we never use that again. And now that we've read this Riverside map one time, we're pretty much done with it. Okay, little peckish. So before we get going, grab some food. Okay, if you know the drill, if you've been here before, you can skip ahead, check out the description or the progress bar for the chapters on this video, find what you want to find. Stay with us if you want to stay with us. We talked last time about oatmeal. We said, you know what, canned oats are the most considerate food in the game. You don't have to open them. You don't have to deal with the trash after. They just open and gone in one single click for a total 50 food. Pretty good. So the first thing we're going to do here, we are going to deal with our windows. We're going to deal with them in two ways. Way number one, we're going to look for some curtains. And way number two, we are going to look for some barricades. We are going to try to get those windows boarded up, but not boarded up so much that we cannot see out of them. And this is kind of to prove a point, or not so much prove so much as demonstrate the point. The point being that if you barricade a window too much, that window will not function as a window for you anymore. You won't be able to see out of it. Zombies won't be able to get into it, but you won't be able to see out of it. And sometimes you want to know what's on the other side of that window. You want to know, just like the other day, we had a big horde in a big open parking lot. Very easy to spot that horde. Oh, was that a key? Was that a... No, it was a hand fork. If there's a big horde around, you want to know about it, so you don't want to go blocking out all of your windows. So we're picking up some supplies. We've already picked up the necessary tools that we will need. Get down, lady. We picked up the tools we need, and I wonder if we can disassemble the door. We need a hammer, a proper hammer. We don't have a proper hammer yet for disassembling. So, why would we disassemble the door? Well, we're looking for this. We're looking for these planks. So for now, we're going to pick up planks from places that the zombies have already destroyed, and there have been a few of those places. We are a little thirsty, so we're going to duck out. We're going to grab some water. And we're going to go plank hunting. Now, we could build an axe. We can build an axe from scratch. We do have the chipstone to do that with. A couple other supplies that are easy to find. But we're not going to do that yet. I'm just going to show you a few different ways to go about building your base, and what I want you to think about is, what is your survivor doing right now in your own file, and where will you be getting your fortification supplies? Now, we're not trying to build a perfect base, right? So with Wilfredo here, we are trying to take him all the way through till spring. We've got a lot of time, and we don't have to build a perfect base straight away. Our priority instead is to survive day to day to day. And we are playing with sleep, right? Standard rules. We're not trying to change too much. We're using sleep. We need a safe place to sleep so that some nighttime surprise does not turn into the end of us. Alright, she was down. She was trying to attack us, but we stopped her. We stopped them both. Again, if you're newer to the game especially, you probably don't want to be taking this many fights because one scratch will kill you. One bite will kill you. So instead, you know, those ones, for example, I might not engage them. I might go into sneak mode. Press C to go into sneak, so you don't attract any extra attention. We're just here, just grabbing these planks. We've got them, so we're going to get out of here. We're not fighting those zombies, because we're trying to keep this area secure down here. Now, if we're being really thorough, we'd go up and we'd smash those ones too. Because they're technically, they're pretty close to our neighborhood. But right now we got different priorities. We're going to take those planks that we just got and we are going to apply them to the windows here. Now, if you've played the tutorial on the game, you've seen this before. If you've read the pop-up help tips, you've seen it before. Sometimes it just helps learning something to just see it. Oh, did you hear that? I hope you did. So that was a gunshot that's going to draw some Zeds to us, but we'll be quick. Box of nails. If I right-click on this window, I cannot really do anything interesting with it at all, right? But once I open this box of nails, now it turns into 100 nails. I was hoping... We've been specializing in long blunt. Here's why. Short blunt for this character is not nearly as effective. Of course, we have 3 skills now in long blunt. So that's what we're going to use. We said Wilfredo. He's fresh out of college, baseball player. Baseball scholarship got him through. Came home, and bam, zombies. Straight away. Mom and dad, dead. Right? Brother, sister, if he had him, they're gone too. But he has got the one thing that the zombies can never take away from him. He's got his baseball skills. He's putting them to work right here. Who knew that all those years on the field were really just the perfect training for this? Alright, there's a few. Now, did you see that? I did a little bit of a stutter. My movement kind of froze a moment. And that's because several zombies got a grab on me. Now, something they've added to the game, when multiple zombies are grabbing you, that's an additive effect. So every zombie can slow you down a little bit, but the more that are grabbing you, the more you will slow down. And when it gets to a point that you have no more movement, you actually enter a sudden death animation, where you have a chance to. That is to say that your character will simply begin an animation where they fall to their knees screaming as the zombies swarm them and eat them from all sides. So we are trying to not have that happen today. That's why we're swinging, we're keeping our distance, and we finish it. Okay, now, check it out. Wilfredo here. Old Willie. He's not looking super great. He's a little too panicked to sleep, but he does need to sleep. So, here's what we can do. I think it was this house. Upstairs, there was a sheet. And we have some nails. With those nails, I do believe we can affix a sheet to the downstairs windows, and that will let us... That is gonna let us... block our view. Block the view of the zombies, rather, from seeing us. But you know what? It was a different house. Bad luck, it was a different house. So if we can, we'll just sleep upstairs instead. Panic has disappeared. It will let us sleep. We're not taking a long sleep, just a little nap here. Get these moodles to disappear. Boom, there they go. Okay, so we have a couple things going on. We want to find some sheets or steal some curtains. We also want to find a proper hammer. So, where do you go when you need something? Well, if you got a nice neighborhood, you know, with nice people, maybe just walk next door, ask to borrow a cup of sugar. Here, we are going to ask to borrow some curtains and a hammer. And by ask, I mean, we're going to steal them. Because that's the world we live in now. By we, I mean Wilfredo, not you. Don't go around stealing your neighbor's curtains. That's weird. That will not take you to any good places. Now, why can't... There we go. There we go. Now, I don't think we've been in this place yet, so just going to check if they have any cold food that we can steal. No. We would steal that first, because eventually we're going to lose power. And the fridge will not be cold, and that food will spoil. Now, do you hear that? It does sound like there is a zombie possibly in the house right now. We are a little bit tired at the moment. Oh, I think I see her. It might be in here. Oh, there they are. Okay, close that up. I like to keep the doors closed, just in case I miss something in a room. Don't want any surprises. Push, spacebar, push, they're down. We finish them off with a swing. Swing a bada bada. Interesting, they broke the pen up here. You know what? Vitamins are nice. Burst of energy reduces fatigue. So this is tiredness, right? Fatigue is more to do with exhaustion, the lung icon. I'm going to take that red pen and look at this. We have some blinds, okay? Now we can right click to remove the curtains, which gives us a sheet. Now check out the tooltip. Alternatively, you can pick up the curtains using the furniture tool. So let's talk about this. Come around here to the left-hand side. Check out the furniture tool. First time using it here for us. We're going to pick up something, right? So let's pretend that I pick a spot and I see the curtain here. That's good. But what if instead it said take the tiled window? Or what if it said take the red carpet? Now how am I changing this? At the bottom of this window it says press R to cycle through the objects on the tile. So that's what you can do. It will cycle, I believe, from topmost to bottommost. And it will tell you what you need to remove each of those items. So of course, to take the curtain, I need nothing, and it's telling me that's going to provide or create 1 weight in my inventory. That's not so bad. If I had a crowbar, which I do, I could remove this window. The problem is I do not yet have the Carpentry 2 skill that I need to remove a window. You cannot create glass in the vanilla game yet, so if you break a window in your base, the only way to replace it is to take one with a crowbar, such as we could do here. But you see, it does have a chance to break, 55%. That chance to break for virtually everything will decrease the higher your carpentry skill is. Okay, so the better you are at carpentry, the better you are at removing things. Now, some of this is a little bit silly. I don't want to say it. You know, I'm going to say it. It's kind of stupid. Look at this. If I want to move a simple bedroom set of drawers here, 10 weight. Okay, fine. But 75% chance to break. That is a little too extreme for my liking. Okay, so that's not something that we're going to try to do, and I wish they would change that in the game. There is a mod, and we might start talking about these later. There's a mod that adds some things for realism, some elements such as no chance to break a set of drawers when you move it. You're just, it's a simple pick it up, put it down. Just like we're going to do with the curtain. Simple pick it up, it's gone. We look in our inventory, and there it is, small Bordeaux curtain. So we have 1 curtain, but we're going to need a few because we want to outfit our entire lower level of our house with these curtains. The reason for that is that will let us... Oh, hello! Oh, how are we doing for capacity? We don't have... Well, let's eat some chocolate. Here's what's just happened. I'm going to eat this chocolate bar. Bit of a waste. See, I only need hunger. Chocolate provides hunger and unhappiness. Sorry, it provides a solution to hunger and unhappiness. Right now, I'm not unhappy, so that was a waste. But I do very much want that box of jars before we leave this place. So I'm looking for curtains. I'm looking for sheets as well. Sheets that I can put over windows. No sheets to be found here just yet, though. A little disappointing, Were there any windows here? Yes, there are. So what do? Quick, check your memory. How do I get these curtains? I am not going to right-click and remove them for a sheet. I'm actually going to take them for their more stylish, proper version, bring it onto the tile that contains the sheet. I made sure it said, yes, I'm removing the item I want. And, oops, got to check this for sheets in here. We will take these Band-Aids, because accidents happen. Oh, that's a sheet. We can use that. And, sure, let's go for these little more Stylin full-length floor-to-ceiling curtains. Okay, we're getting a little weighty now, so we're going to head back. So yeah, always be careful when you're dealing with windows, especially broken windows. If you press E to close one, if you hold E, you will jump through it, right? So let's pretend you're at a broken window, you want to close the curtains. If you hold E, sorry, if you press E, you'll close the curtains. No. Oh my gosh, that's a lie. What am I saying? I'm getting a case of the zombie brain myself here. All I'm saying is don't jump through broken windows. That's what I want to say. Now, we got these Stylin Bros over here. Big red shades, topless stew, old neighbor, never a favorite, always walk around topless. Nice topless zombie. Not body shaming Stew or anything, he just kind of made a bit of a case out of it. Talked too much about his nipples, that one. Okay. So that little house with the, sorry, that giant house with the shed there, that's what we're going for. And we're going to install some curtains. Curtains will block line of sight, so zombies will not see us through the windows, and they will not see when we have lights turned on, because zombies at night are attracted to light sources. So let's actually check this. This light, you see that? It is on. I'm going to click it to turn it off. Check this one too. On, off. Okay, keep them off. We want to start to look a little less conspicuous over here because we're building our temporary home. Now this door, we're not going to be able to do anything about. We can turn off that light though. We hear somebody around. I'm hoping they're on the other side of that fence. And that does appear to be the case, so we're good. Alright, so let's get cracking. If we want to put these curtains back out into the world, we have some options. I can drag it from my menu into the world. If I want to actually put this on the floor rather than a... oops, I guess I can't put it on the floor. I forgot about this. Okay, I do believe I can put it in here though. Drag, drop, and yes, we can put a furniture item into a storage container. I do believe we can place it on the floor. Not with this one anyway. We can place it. So right click and place on a window, a legal tile, such as a window that doesn't have a curtains yet. We can also come up here and go place, and this will just automatically select something that can legally be placed from our inventory. Legally just meaning you have all the parts you need. We haven't talked about this yet, but later on you will have more sophisticated furniture that actually comes in many bits and pieces. Okay, place again, and look at that. I have another, you know what? We're going to use a little bit of taste here. We have some matching curtains. We are first going to place these matching curtains. Just so we have a nice living room. You know, you take the nice things when you can get them in this cold, dead world. There we go. So 1, 2, 3. We've got another one over here, and I think this will be our last one. We have to talk about that door situation, and we will. So problem with this door, obviously it's broken. So if we had a high carpentry skill, we could build a new door in its place. But we're not even close to being able to do that. So instead we're going to close this one. Now, this is up to your kind of matter of opinion. I like to have multiple escapes from my safe house. However, I don't like the idea of this little room being here and then this door, because that means I can't just pop outside to see if anyone's on the door here. I actually have to come into this, peek into this room. So it's a little risky, and it's possibly risky to escape into, because there's nowhere for me to run. If I try to escape, if there's zombies in the house and I run out this door, if there's a zombie here, I'm screwed. I'm trapped. I'm cornered. So this is not a good escape. This kitchen window is a better escape for me, to just hop out that way. So I do plan to barricade this door. So I'm going to drop a plank there because we do have to find a hammer first. All right, so we moved some furniture today. We did some fighting today. Well, let's just see. I think we can sleep a little bit. Sleep to those soft zombie sighs beyond the window. Okay. I don't think they sound closer, but it did sound like they were walking quite a bit. Okay, that's who we're hearing. That's who we're hearing. They're safe far and away on the other side of the wall that cannot come down. So that's not so bad. Let's go find a hammer. Let's do it. Proper hammer this time. So we have cat's eye vision. Cat's eyes are going to let us see better at night, better through this darkness. Again, there is a moon cycle in this game. There's also a cloud system, a weather system that will occasionally bring cloud cover to you. We're just going to check this shed again. We have been here before on a past day, as you can clearly see. The reason we're coming back is because we took one hammer and we're on limited capacity, so there might have been more hammers that we just didn't take at the time. So turn on the light in here for safety. Yes, it might draw some zombies, but at least we're going to see those zombies. Okay, and unfortunately there was not a hammer there. Well, we're looking around for other places that might have sheds with them. Okay, I'm going to drop down over this wall because we do have a bit of a street light. Now you don't want to drop over a wall into darkness because there might be a zombie there and you're not going to see it so well in the dark. Okay, no one's got a shed. That's a little shed, and I don't think we have been to this house yet. So, checking out some new areas of the neighborhood. It does look like there's a little action to be had back there. For now, we're going to sneak. So, when you're sneaking, as long as you are not detected, you are gaining XP from the zombies who have not detected you. So sneaking around hordes is a good way to level sneaking. Oh, we're going to wear this holster. So we've talked about hotkeys. We've just expanded our hotkeys with this holster. Holster on the right, it says. And that's going to let us place a gun there. Hotkey, extra hotkey spot for the gun. Okay, so she's not giving us any trouble. We don't hear anyone else who's nearby. We could try the door, but there's this window, so we're just going to peek first. It looks safe, but unfortunately it also looks pretty empty in there. So, I am quite confident there's going to be nothing on these shelves, but imagine if there was, and I didn't check. Okay, there is nothing. Keep looking for some neighbors' sheds. We're just looking for evidence of house tops, little rooftops, giving away the location of a shed. Gonna take out some frustration on this hedge citizen here. Just hanging out, she's minding her own business, she's not giving us any trouble. Oh, what's that? It's an alarm, okay? So we have to first identify where's it coming from. Clearly, probably coming from this body. In your inventory, find the body, find the watch, right-click the watch, stop the alarm. Now there's another one. Are you kidding me? I'm looking through, I know what happened. This red watch is the one I just picked up off of her. The alarm is ticked. Set alarm, false, so that doesn't happen again. Right, now we have our own watch equipped. So we're gonna just discard that one. Can we dismantle it actually? We can. Dismantle it for a little tiny bit of electrical XP. Now I think that was just a bug that let it keep ringing. I do think because that was the only other watch there. Our watch was not going off. Ditch that electric scrap. That's just what the watch turned into. Yes, there is another little shed back here. We've got some daylight with us, but we also have some thirst. We're going to pull up and deal with that. Hey. Hey now. Hey now. This is interesting. We have a cop and a prisoner in this house. Several. Goodness me. Several. Go. That was a hot house. There's no indication from the outside what's going on in that place. Oh my god, what's the story here? What's the story? So this cop, helped a bunch of prisoners bust out at a bad time? They all packed their bags and ran, but one of them got bit and bit the rest on infection. Okay. So that was bad. How do you prevent that kind of a situation? Don't do what I did. I was too confident. I just waltzed in there like I owned the place. You should probably, if circumstances permit, circle the house, check the windows, look inside, know what you're up against. There were 4 zombies chasing us, but I think I saw 2 more zombies in the house. That's a total of 6 zombies in an enclosed space. You do not take that fight, okay? Promise me. Unless, you either have a death wish or you are, beyond confident. in your abilities. Now we're looking okay. We're looking like we lost them. So go into sneak mode around this hedge here. Making less noise. This is, again, this is our home. And this is where, you know, we got some things to deal with here. So we're going to deal with them. And we're going to kind of regroup and head back out in another episode. So, whoa, what a finish. We survived. Again, we want to survive all the way till winter, so that we can't kick the can now. That's got to come later. If you liked anything you saw here, give us a like in the video. Feeling generous, maybe even subscribe, see where the story's going. Anything else you want to see, you have any questions, drop them in the comments. We'll hit that in another video. And until that next video, survivors, good luck in the end times, and we'll see you next time.